following live stream is a special presentation of the Wildcat Network, Wildcat Broadcasting Club, and USD 312.
It's game time!
Oh yeah, baby! Hey, she hit the buzzer beater!
And what was that?
From way downtown!
Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy.
For three, gets that one to go in. Ladies and gentlemen, Wildcat Nation, get up on your feet.
This is a recording.
The calendar may still say February, but it is March Madness right here in Haven High School, home of the Roaring Wildcats. Welcome to the first round of Sub-State. It is the Wildcat Network's Road to Hutchinson, and we're glad that you guys have joined us here tonight. Let me go ahead and do the rundown real quick. We've got Riker, who is running the main camera up top, up here, and then we've got the usual suspects, myself, and then Cleary Percy. Cleary, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. And then, of course, not of course, because it's a special and a surprise guest here. We've got Ron Dale, one of the coaches of the boys basketball team here tonight. So, Mr. Dale or Coach Dale, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, thank you for joining us here. For those of you who do not know or who haven't been in the know, Coach Dale has been basically our scout. He's given us all the inside information and all that, and so we have greatly appreciated that throughout the last couple of years, because I think you've done that this year and last year.
Yes.
And so yeah, we've been greatly appreciative of that. So here, let's go ahead and scooch in this way here, so that way we can get a good view of you here. All right. So yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I bit my own lip there. So it is the first round of Sub-State. Tonight we've got the girls. Tomorrow we've got the guys. It's Wildcats versus Roadrunners tonight, and it's Wildcats versus Lions tomorrow. So we've got some special games coming up here. To get you guys set up here for tonight's game. Tonight, after a strong start to the season, going 11-0, the Lady Cats have had a roller coaster of a ride. Haven's girls have won 4 out of their last 9 and have scored an average of 41.5 points per game in that time. However, it's not about how you start the season; it's about how you finish. And the Haven girls have finished out the regular season with a confidence-building win against Larned back on Tuesday night by a score of 54-25. However, the girls from Anthony Harper Chaparral High School shouldn't be overlooked. These girls may have lost their last few games. However, it only takes one win to turn the season around and one loss to end it. Tonight's the road to Hutchinson, and it starts right here. Win, you book a trip to Lions. Lose, and you start the spring sports season just a little bit earlier. It's the first round of Sub-State. It's Wildcats, it's Roadrunners, and it's coming up next. And guys, I'm excited for this one.
I'm
what
excited
about you guys?
too. I'm looking forward to Sub-State. The whole year. So yeah.
And Coach Dale, what about you?
Oh, it's the best time of the year. It's exciting. It's one and done. It's magic. It's everything, and it's great memories, because I remember way back when. I have my memories, and these young ladies and men will have their memories when they get old like me, and it's just a fantastic time of year.
It's the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what this
stakes are high.
is. It's playoff time. I mean, it's not like the Wildcat Classic like earlier this season where if you lose, you still have the rest of the weekend to play. You lose, you're done. It's over. There's nothing else. You can watch the rest of the games from home, or like I said, you get ready for spring sports. You go and practice track, baseball, softball, tennis, whatever spring sport of your choice. So, tonight's the girls. They go up against Anthony Harper Chaparral, the Roadrunners, and tomorrow it's the guys. And we're going to pregame both of them here, and we're going to take a look. At both because we've got one of the guys coaches tonight. So we're going to get his input. We plan on having another one tonight, special guest on that one here. So stay tuned on that one. But let's go ahead and start off here. This is a look at the girls here. 5 losses on the season. I don't know why I'm looking at the webcam now. 5 losses on the season, 15-5. But I mean, like the win against Larned back on Tuesday night, or last Tuesday night, that has to be a confidence builder.
I think it's a huge win off a 2-game skid, a tough loss to Heston, and really Haven should have won that game against Halstead, but number 4, Dominic Schutte, got really hot in the fourth quarter, had at least 10 to 12 points, and Haven lost. So winning against Larned and a huge win at that was so important, and now every game matters.
Now here's a look at Chaparral. They went 8-12 on the season, but it is March Madness. Upsets can happen, and so like. They've had a win against Douglas, and it was a big win on Tuesday night as well for them. So.
Right. And we beat Chaparral 54-41, which might seem like a lot, but this time of year, anything can happen. Obviously, our situation when we played them, we were, I think, undefeated. So now that we've had some losses, some adversity, we'll see how that affects us.
So that's for tonight's game, and we'll talk more about tonight's game here as well. I mean, like, obviously you'll see how the story plays out too. We'll go ahead and bring up the bracket here. This is a look at the bracket. The winner of tonight's game goes up against either Lions or Heston, and I mean, like. You've got a strong test because one of them is going to be playing at home if they win. The other one is Heston.
Right, and I would obviously much rather play Lions, but I can't see Lions winning. I think it'll be Heston.
I mean, either way you cut it, it's going to be a tough one regardless. All right, let's take a look at tomorrow night's matchup here. 19-1, that's the guys' record. The boys of Haven have only had that one blemish. I'm sorry, Coach Dale, but I've got to remind you of it. 2 points against Heston.
Yep.
On an otherwise perfect season so far. Since that Valentine's night at the Shed, the Cats have been back to form with blowout victories against Halstead and Larned. Led by Brant Sipe and DJ Miller, this Wildcats team has outscored their opponents by a total of 1,138 to 678 points. Let me repeat that. Outscored their opponents 1,138 to 678 while scoring an average of 56.9 points per game. It's a high-scoring team that has hit 60-plus points 9 times this season and have blown out their opponents 11 times. At the very least 11 times. Does this mean that the Wildcats have an easy time against Lions? History says yes. However, you know what happens when a cat has their back against the wall. Lions has the opportunity to be the lower-ranked team hosting their own sub-state games. It's also the start of March Madness, and upsets do happen. The Lions can either go home and keep playing sub-state games, or they can go home and watch them. It'll be Big Cat versus Big Cat in this sub-state matchup tomorrow. Which ferocious feline will reign supreme as the king cat of the court, and which one will be licking their wounds tomorrow night? I mean, both teams are very familiar with each other, but I mean that kind of familiarity kind of comes into play, does it not?
Yeah. I mean, I think that obviously the more time you play a team, the more you get to know what they're good at, what they're not good at. I mean, Coach Dale, what do you think?
Well, with it being a league school, we definitely have familiarity with them. One of the tougher things to do is not to overthink things, so to speak. You want to see what they did well on film, and then you want to see what they didn't do well and try to take advantage of that like you do with your own team. But you have to remember what got us here is our fantastic defense, and then the great play
1-3-1
from our offense, and go from there.
So, so the winner. So now we're looking at the Lions' record here because the guys, they had that one loss against Heston, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But this is a look at Lions here, and they went 5-15. Again, they could be the lower-ranked team that could have the chance to host. I mean, it's got to be. I know I talked to a couple, to one or two of your players, today, and asked is that in the back of your guys' mind, that ability, that knowledge that you could knock out the host of the Sub-State Regional before they even have the chance to play at home? And they're like, yeah, it's kind of low key. We know it, but it's not a big thing. We haven't talked about it in practice or anything like that. Do you think that's something that kind of plays a factor in the mindset of the players going into tomorrow's game? Or
I think towards the end of the season, if you have a chance to knock someone out of a seed or a home game or something like that, that might jump in. But this time of year, I think it's pretty simple. You want to win and move on, and it doesn't matter if they get to stay at home or what. We just want to win, and that's the key.
Now we don't have the bracket ready to show for tomorrow. We'll have it up for tomorrow, obviously. But what are the chances of a Heston versus Haven rematch at that Sub-State Championship on Saturday?
Well, Coach speak, we're worried about Lions.
That's the way to go.
And if Heston isn't worried about Nickerson, something funny could happen. There are other good teams in this sub-state. Chaparral and Kingman are going to have a heck of a battle, and either one of those teams are going to be talented enough to get on to the next game. And if we by chance do our job and beat Lions, we have a Cheney team which is really good. They got a bunch of wins, they got a bunch of kids who can shoot it, and when you got a team that can make a lot of threes, boy, they can keep in a game. So the road there is not the easiest, so we don't want to think too far ahead.
And if you remember, when Haven went to state in 2020, we played a St. John's team who could shoot the heck out of the ball, and they made about 1 million threes in that first state game. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty big matchup here. Regardless. Regardless. I mean, like you said, Coach speak. Tomorrow is what you're worried about. Against Lions. It's
Absolutely.
not against Haven or against Heston. I just ask, because the people at home, they're probably going to be thinking oh man, there's going to be that chance. But you're right.
Well, we're both 19-1 for a reason. We're both really good teams. They're the 2-time defending state champs. They've only lost 4 games in the last 4 years, and I think 2 of them are to us. So we're on their radar as well. But again, if you look past tomorrow, you're at home watching them play on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
one game at a time. Yeah.
All right. So you guys have really impressed us this season. I mean, I had it written down, but 60-plus points 9 times this year.
Yep.
1,138 to 678. I mean, there are some very impressive players on that squad. Are there any players that have really impressed you this season?
Well, I think the biggest thing is our chemistry, because we're playing a lot of young kids. We're playing a lot of sophomores. Nash Ray, Dalton Bontrigger, Gatlin Reinhardt. So we're playing young kids, and they've meshed in with our older guys, Grant, DJ, David, and Braxton. And, I forgot Dietrich. Dietrich as a sophomore, too. So I think that has been big. The play of Dalton Bontrager has been really, really nice this year. He's stepped in well on the defensive end, but he's hit some buckets for us, which has been nice. Gatlin Reinhardt has hit some buckets for us, and his rebounding and defense has really picked up. Dietrich comes in and he just gives us that energy and that toughness, which is awesome. And of course, Nash starts for us, and we put the ball in his hand. And as a sophomore, he doesn't turn it over that much, and that's all you can ask. I know he wants to score the ball more, because who doesn't if you play the game of basketball? But he's doing such a good job with the ball in his hand.
Yeah, his ball handling and some of his drives have been just unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, and he's fun to watch and hard-nosed, and he's getting the hang of playing the baseline in 13, so he's getting steals and stuff like that, so that's really, really helping out.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah, I actually had a follow-up part, but like you answered it though. Like, you know, I said like it seemed like Braxton and Dalton came out of the woodwork and got varsity minutes, and they've been a big surprise for us as well up here.
Well, Braxton started every game this year, and the kid can shoot it. He's went through just a smidge of a slump, but he's gotten out of it now, and he's really done a good job of controlling the basketball too. We put the ball in his hands quite a bit, and he hasn't been turning it over, which is huge.
All right. So you guys have had a great start this season, and you know we've seen some great things this season, and of course, obviously, you guys have also accomplished another goal, which is the goal that every team wants to accomplish at this point: host another first round sub-state game. That is something that has almost become a tradition here for the boys team, hosting the first round. You guys have done that now, like for the last several years. I don't think, like in my time here, I don't think I've seen a time where the first round wasn't here in Haven. So, how does that factor into the mindset that you get one more home game before going to a neutral or maybe a hostile site later in the week?
Well, playing on your home court is always nice. You know the rim, your locker room, you know where you're going. You can take your time doing things because you're at home. You're not cramped on a bus. And then you throw in the crowd and the band. And, I mean, it's just a great energy, and the kids feed off that energy, and it's just a blast. And it's much, much nicer than being on the road.
All right, so anything that we need to know about, or anything that we or the people at home need to know about Lions before tomorrow's big game?
Well, Lions has a new coach this year, and they graduated quite a few kids from last year's team, which was pretty solid. So they're a little young. They're playing better in the second half. They struggled a little bit early on in the season. They got the Schmidt kid is a really, really good basketball player for them. He will put up a bunch of three-pointers, so we have to do a good job of containing them. They play a 2-3 zone, which is pretty good. They extend it out, which can cause trouble. And probably their biggest weakness right now is they've been a little shaky with the basketball. So hopefully our pressure and our length can keep them uncomfortable with the ball, and we can get a bunch of turnovers. But containing their three-point shooters will be the big key for tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that Lions, while they haven't, I mean, we beat them pretty convincingly, mostly throughout the season. Obviously, anything can happen in sub-state, and like what happened with the girls is one player got hot, and then the wheels fell off. So I mean, we'll see how it goes. I still think that we can win, but hey, that's why we play them.
Yeah, again, there's familiarity with Lions because they're in our league.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, it's easy to over-examine things because you watch what they did well, and then you want to adjust to that. But we just really, really got to remember to come out and follow our defensive rules and put the pressure on them, and then let our offense just shine from there. Let Brant and DJ do their thing, and everyone else pick up theirs, and know this is step one, and we got to do things right and right away, and that's big.
So tonight you're not coach. You are a spectator.
I am.
So I mean, obviously you're wearing the black and gold, so we
Heck
know
yes.
who you're rooting for. Any predictions on tonight's game?
Well, I know the girls won earlier this year because they beat their girls right before we beat their guys, right after break. You know, if our girls just don't turn the ball over, we are very, very tough to beat. We are really dominant on the inside, and if we can hit a few shots from the outside, I don't see why we can't have a repeat performance and move on.
I think.
I second. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I second.
I think, you know, winning in the paint is going to be a big. It's going to be a big thing too. But yeah, I think you're. I mean, like, there's nothing nothing that I can say that's going to usurp a coach's knowledge. So.
I think how we start is so important, especially for the girls. I mean, if we get off to a slow start versus a fast start, it can just change the whole dynamic of the game. So we'll have to see about that.
Yeah, you have to get off to a quick start, and the first game of sub-state, there's always nerves. They kick in no matter what. You get a little jittery, whether you're a senior or not. You get a little jittery. So, yeah, you got to get through those first minute or two.
This team's come a long way since the Wildcat Classic. I think that they've got what it takes to be able to book a ticket to Lions, but they don't play this game on paper. They play it on the court. 32 minutes is what decides it, and I think it's going to be a very interesting 32 minutes.
Well, I think it's going to be a fantastic 32 minutes, and it's fun, and the girls are really fun to watch. They play great defense, and when they get out and run, it's fun to watch because they finish around the basket. I'm looking for big things tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we've got about 5 minutes left here. You know, you're listening to Coach Ron Dale here. He's up here. He's pre-gaming with us here tonight on the Wildcat pregame for the Wildcat Wildcat basketball right here on the Wildcat Network. Let's see how many times I can be able to say Wildcat in a minute. So, all right. This place, I think, is going to get raucous tonight.
I sure hope it does. I mean,
it's a Monday night, and I mean, like Mondays and Tuesdays. It's part of the work week. But if you're in the Haven area and you're not here, but you're listening and watching, get here.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out on this fun.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we've got a little less than 4 minutes here. Any shout-outs or anything, Coach Dale?
Well, first of all, thank you guys. You guys have done a fantastic job all year long. It's fun because after the game, I go do my little post-game report, and then I click on the live stream and rewatch it. So that's how I rewatch the game, is listening to you guys. And I know people all over the place listen to you and everything like that because my brother lives out in Colorado. He always sends me a screenshot of him watching the game and everything like that. So definitely a shout out to you guys. The band is amazing. The cheerleaders, they do a fantastic job. And then the student body and the rest of the fans are just awesome. And it's just a great atmosphere, and everything's just fun around here.
Yeah.
Great people, and I love it.
Where else would you want to be? I mean, it's, again, great atmosphere. Just
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Can't be, there is no other place that I would rather be than here tonight.
Yeah.
And same thing tomorrow. Like this place is gonna get loud. You know it's gonna get loud, and we can't wait to see, like how this is all gonna go down.
Yeah.
So, we've got a little less than we've got less than 2.5 minutes. Here in about a minute, they're gonna get started with all the pregame festivities. Coach Dale, we want to thank you for joining us up here. And if we don't get the chance to say this, good luck tomorrow night. We'll be up here, make us scream loud and proud.
That's the plan. Well, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. It's fun. Again, I'll echo what I said earlier. I really appreciate, and I think the Wildcat Nation appreciates what you guys do. And it's just awesome that we have this going on. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Coach Rondale of the boys basketball team. So, all right, we've got a minute and a half left to go, and we're about set to get this thing going and get this thing rolling. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I mean, it's there's no better feeling than the feeling of a pre-playoff game. I mean, MLB, NHL, NBA, NFL, just up. The pre-game feeling is just. It's the best feeling in the world.
100%, I agree.
It's hype. Yeah,
I mean, and now the pregame is over. It's the last home game for the Lady Cats. We're going to go ahead and give way to the PA.
Be sure to invite your friends and family if they can attend. They can all watch it live on the YouTube channel with Paul and his students. At this time, I'd like to invite everyone to please stand for the playing of the national anthem under the direction of James Hurst.
And it's time once again, because it's game time. Your Haven Lady Wildcats go up against the Anthony Harper Chaparral Roadrunners.
It is game time, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, again, where else would you want to be? What else would you want to be watching? It's high school sub-state basketball. Let's get it. All right, it'll be Sadie and I believe Kaylee Schwartz will jump for the ball here. Wildcats will win it. Sienna's going to come right down, put it up, and she'll miss it. It'll be Chaparral ball early here.
And a quick look at the roster here for the Lady Cats. And now here's a look at the Roadrunners.
Student section is getting into it. Early pass, down low to Chaparral, blocked by Sienna. Recovers it off of Kinley's leg. Chaparral will keep the ball here early. They'll have an inbounds play here. Ball's inbounded to number 10, Kangas. Screen set. Another screen set. Kangas to the basketball to Schwartz. Could have been a jump ball. The Cats on the break now. Here's Sienna.
Let's see who's
2
gonna
on
break
2.
this
Puts
drought.
it up. Foul called. She went down hard and she earned that foul.
First foul of the night, and it goes to Anthony Harper Chaparral, and it's right here in the 7:25 mark in the first
And
first
chance for
quarter.
the Wildcats to score their first points of the game here from the line. First shot is up for Sienna, and good. Nothing but net, and your Wildcats have the early lead here, 1-0. Second of 2 is up, off. Be a rare miss from Sienna there, as here comes Chaparral. Number 1, Auburn Hill with the ball. She'll get it to Swingle. Swingle to Kangas. Hill. Down to Schwartz, back up to Hill. Hill will take a 3. It's up, and it is off. Rebound is gathered by Sadie. Cats on the break
defense.
again. 3 on 3 to Bree. Stopped by the defense, and she'll pivot back out. Sadie in the low post, back out to Bree. Bree calling the shots here. We'll see what she does. Over to Kinley. Kinley in the corner is Carly. Back to Kinley. Deep 3 is up and good.
Kinley
Bang, a 3.
with the three-pointer. Will she have the hot hand? We'll have to see.
4-0 Haven right now. 6:32 to go in this first quarter. Hill pass almost picked off by Carly. Hill, hard screen set, almost lost it. Ball's tipped. That'll be I think it'll be a reach-in foul on Sienna. That'll be her first foul of the game. A reach-in or
an over the back.
yeah. So it'll be a throw-in here for number 1, Auburn Hill. To get it up to number 10, Kangas. Kangas steps into a 3. It's off. Rebound is gathered by Schwartz. She'll put it up, and it'll be rebounded by Haven. Here comes Kinley. On the left side here, she'll slow it down, and Bree will call play. Pass over to Sadie. Here's Bree on the left corner. Bree back to Sadie. Thought about a shot. Drives, puts it up. Very nice drive and a very nice basket. Number 23, Sadie Esto. Cats are up by 6. It is a 6-0 Wildcat lead here with 5:40 to go in the first.
Yeah,
Handoff. Hill right to the basket. It's good.
An early
A well-designed
6-2
play there
run.
for Chaparral. 6-2. And Chaparral will finally put some points on the board. Bree will direct traffic here. Get it to Carly. Sadie in the post, puts it up. Nothing but net. The Wildcats cannot miss right now. Sadie with another basket. And now it's 8-2. 5:10 to go here in this first quarter. Schwartz with it. Over to Hill. Hill, a 3 is up, and it is off. Rebound gathered by Carly. Here come the Cats. They are pushing the tempo right now. Back to Bree. No reset. And she'll again call a play here. Thinks about what to do with it. Gets it to Sienna. Down to Sadie. Sadie's been feeling it. She puts it up, and she hits another shot. 6 points early for Sadie Estill, 10-2 Haven.
And right now the Wildcats are on fire.
What a start for Haven here. You cannot ask for anything else.
What was it that Coach
Another
Dale said?
three. It's off.
What was
Rebound
it
by Bree.
that both of you guys said? It's how
Gotta
you start
well.
this game.
Down to Sienna. No foul called. The rebound is gathered by Castens. She'll get it to Kangas. And here comes Kangas racing down the floor. Kangas back out to Hill.
Right now.
Over to
Chaparral.
Swingle.
Right
Swingle
now,
down to a cutting. I believe that was number 10 Kangas. And they'll call the foul. I'm not sure who it'll be called on here.
That's on Bree Bronner.
It'll be Bree.
Right now, Chaparral with a drought of about a minute and a half here since
They've had a lot of missed shots, yeah. First from the line for Kangas is up and good. They'll make it a 10-3 game here. Obviously a lot of game to go here.
I missed the first basket earlier, so now the score is correct.
The second of two from Kangas is up, and it will rim out. Rebounded by Sienna, so it'll be 10-3 now. Here comes Bree. Bree. Over to Sienna, number 24. Sienna. Down to Avery. She goes to work. She gets fouled, and she'll go to the line. Chaparral fans not liking it. I'm not complaining.
That's the second foul on Chaparral, and that's going to be the second foul on number 1, Auburn Hill.
And it'll send Avery Brunner to the line. First of two is up and good. And as I've said multiple times throughout the year, Avery has been a catalyst for the Wildcats early in games. She has been so good at getting them going in early game situations. So we'll see if she can keep it up tonight. Second of two is up, and it is good.
Two for two at the stripe.
And it's now 11-3.
12-3.
Or 12-3, yeah, with the free throw make. To Kangas. Kangas spins. Almost stolen. And they're going to call a kick ball. I'm not sure how that was a kick ball. I didn't really see a... So an interesting call there, as it'll be another inbounds for Chaparral here on the baseline. They'll take Kinley out.
Yeah, Carly Glant comes in.
It'll be thrown to Swingle here, back to Kangas. Kangas, screen set off, the screen is up, and it's good. It's off, excuse me, yeah. Here now is Kangas at the top of the key. She'll take a few steps back. Hand it off right back to her. Kangas thrown down low, almost stolen. Shot is up by Chaparral. It's tipped out of bounds. Haven ball.
Great defense there.
That is a phenomenal defensive possession right there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here comes Bree. 12-3, up by 9 early here. Here's Sienna. Drives and kicks it back out. Over to Sadie, top of the key now. Back to Bree. Bree directs traffic, points for Avery to set a screen here. Back to Bree. Bree, she'll get it to Avery. Avery with a pass out to Sadie. Cats with some good offensive movement. We'll see if it can amount to points. Puts it up, foul called. So the Cats are earning a lot of fouls here to start.
Yeah, and you know, I mean that was one of my things here. Own the paint. Sadie S, or not Sadie S,
Sienna here.
Sienna DeFrain doing just that.
First shot is a miss. 12-3 now. Here is the second of two shots at the line. Up and good. So she'll make 1 and 2 here.
Yeah, she's making half of her free throws here. She'll go to the bench here and take a break here for now.
And all right, here now comes Chaparral. Kangas with the ball. We'll get it over to Swingle. Screen set. Pass back to Kangas. Kangas almost stepped into a 3 there. Swingle. Pass down low, stolen by Avery Brunner, and they'll call a jump ball.
Yeah,
and it will give the ball right back to Chaparral. I don't think that was a jump ball, honestly. I mean, she ripped it right out of her hands and it went to move up court. I mean,
think it was the little delay in time where they both had possession there.
Yeah. It'll be thrown to Kangas. Steps into a 3. It's up and it banks in. Number 2, Emily Harding. That'll make it back to a 13-6 game.
It may be 7-15, but the bank is open.
Yeah. Here's Sadie on the right corner. Almost lost the pass. Carly to the lane. Almost lost it, and she does lose it. Chaparral has it, and here they come. Kangas. She'll race up court. Move by Kinley. And they might reset here. We'll see. Swingle moves from right to left, and now over to Harding. Harding, screen set. Cross-court pass. Swingle lost it. Haven ball. 1:32 to go here. Sadie will come out, and I think Sienna will come back in, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong there, but Sadie will come out, and Bree will bring it up. 13-6 here, about a minute and a half to go here, a little bit less in this first quarter. Bree down to Sienna. Tried to drive it, couldn't quite get there. Here's Carly. Kinley in the corner. Kinley back to Carly. Cross-court pads to Bree. Ball's tipped by Chaparral. I will stay with Haven. And I don't know if you can hear the applause, but the Chaparral fan section approving of that defensive play there. They kept Haven out of the paint. See if they can keep doing that. Here's Bree in the corner. Thought about a 3. Cross-court pass. Kinley. Another cross-court pass. Bree will reset here. Roper is telling him to get going. 50 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Kinley thought about a 3 again. Bree in the corner.
They knew to watch out that time.
Kinley is a sharpshooter. And this is a good defensive stand right now for Chaparral.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been basically a minute without a good look here. So we'll see if I think Haven will just hold it here.
Well, Haven will have possession on the other side of the buzzer too. So.
Oh, ball's tipped.
Oh.
They'll call a foul. So on the inside pass, they will call a foul. And this gym is getting loud here. I love it. You gotta love it.
Oh yeah, mixed reaction, but I mean, yeah.
The games are meaningful, and I mean, Kinley was open there on the side.
Oh.
They're gonna call either a jump ball or a foul. It'll be a jump ball. So it'll be still Haven ball here with 8.5 to go.
And now they made me a liar.
What?
Because now the possession arrow will change.
Yeah.
And Chaparral will now have
Kinley was calling for it. Carly back to Kinley.
Here we go.
Over to Bree. Bree, deep 3 is up, and it is off. Rebound by Chaparral. And that will do it for your first quarter. Your Haven Wildcats with 13 points. Chaparral with 6. A fantastic start from Haven. Now, I personally have said that Haven has to start well to do good in games. Haven did exactly that tonight. They started fantastic, and I think that what you do in the first quarter, not always, but it can lay the groundwork for a great game. And right now, 13-6, I'd say it's a pretty good start.
I'd say so too.
Comparatively to what we've had earlier this season where Haven hasn't started strong, and we've had to come from behind, to be up by 7 at the end of the first quarter is just, it's great.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be not a comfortable feeling so much, but a relief, I feel like.
So quickly, while we have this timeout here, should the Lady Cats come away victorious, then their next game will be on Thursday, March 2nd, where they'll go to Lions for the second round of Sub-State, and they'll play against the winner between Heston and Lions. For updates, just keep an eye on the bulletin and the various Facebook pages on how to watch the stream or listen to the radio broadcast. Next time we're on your screens, that'll be tomorrow for the boys' first round of Sub-State when they face off against the Lions. Pre-game will be at 6:30 with tip-off at 7 right here on your home for Haven Basketball, the Wildcat Network.
All right, the second quarter will get going, and Chaparral almost lost it here. Traps in the foul called. Oh man, I thought they might have been able to steal it there, but they don't end up being able to here.
Now that first half there, I mean, like that's
first quarter.
Or first quarter,
yeah.
that had to be like the best first quarter that you could have
in a
for the
while.
Lady Cats
Yeah,
here.
and it's been the best first quarter that they've had in a long time. I mean, yeah. All right, so Kinley will bring the ball up this time. It is 13-6, 7:30 to go in this the second quarter. And she is going to try to find someone to pass to. Honestly, the Chaparral defense, after about the 6-minute mark, has been pretty solid. Kinley puts up a three. It's off.
Oh.
Hard fought. Rebound by Avery. Here's Kinley again. Over to Carly. She'll take this. Puts it up. It's up. No good. Rebound is fought for. And there'll be a jump ball here. And I think it will be Chaparral ball. Or no, it'll be Haven ball. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said that they
inbounds for Haven here. Yeah.
That's why I said earlier that they called me a liar because
yeah.
the possession arrow changes with every jump ball and the change of quarters.
Right. Here is Sienna to the
Oh,
basket.
that's a foul.
They're gonna call a foul. Yeah. Oh no. They're gonna call a jump ball here. They're gonna give it right back to Chaparral. Thought that might have been a foul too, but it's not. And here comes Haley Kangas of Chaparral. She'll dribble to the left. Get it down to Schwartz.
Oh,
Stolen
nice
by
steal.
Avery.
Avery Bronner in the right place at the right time.
Exactly. Here come the Cats. Sadie. Over to Bree. Sienna. Back to Bree. Over to Kinley. Kinley. Back to Bree. Back to Sienna. Finds space. Drives out to Kinley. Now to Sadie in the high post. Bree for three. It's up, and it is true. It's good.
Bree getting into Bree mode right there.
16-6 now. It's up to a double-digit Wildcat lead.
I was about to say that.
And the Cats have been shooting so much better from three-point range this game.
Yeah, I was about to say that the Roadrunners there.
And that'll be a travel here.
The Roadrunners were protecting the perimeter there, and they just left Bree alone on accident.
That'll be an inbounds from Sadie to Bree here. 10-point lead with a little under 6 minutes to go here. Bree to Sadie, or to go in this second quarter here. Bree in the corner. Avery will pass it to Sadie. Avery over to Kinley. She'll take it. Another three is up, and it is good. She called for the ball, and she got it. Kinley Jacquez 4-3.
An early 6-0 run in this quarter.
That is huge. 5:24 to go in this second quarter and first half. 19-6.
And how many three-pointers is
Kangas
that
drives,
for Kinley?
puts it up, and scores. That's at least two, I think. Yeah. That is 2 3-pointers here, as Kangas will score there to make it 3 points on the night for her and cut the lead down to 11 for Haven. 19-8 now. Here's Sadie. Over to Bree. I thought she might take a three. Takes one dribble. Misses that shot. Here comes Chaparral. On the break, Hill throws it right to Sienna. And she might slow it down here.
This is not street ball. Don't pass it between
Here's
the legs.
Bree. Oh, that was There'll be a foul called, I think it'll be on Haven here.
Yeah. And that's going to be on Avery Bronner there, her first one. It's the 4th one for Haven. So both teams are at 4 right now.
Right, and Kangas will bring the ball up here, give it to Schwartz. Schwartz, the down low to Hill, she puts it up and it bounces in. Auburn Hill 4-2, the lead is down to 9.
All right, so
19-10 here, and Chaparral's on a 4-0 run if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they are.
Here now is Kinley. See how the Wildcats can respond here. Nice pass. Look at the almost scored.
Oh, nice
and Sadie
steal.
takes it right back. A foul. That is just fantastic effort. That's what that is what wins you basketball games. It's having that 110% effort.
She said, I made a mistake. I'm going to fix it right now.
Exactly. First of 2 from the line for number 23, Sadie Estel. It's up, and it's good. Nothing but net. Sadie leads all Wildcat scorers here with 7 points on the night. And here's the second of 2 shots. It is up and good. Shot is good from the line. Lead is back up to 11, 21-10, 3:51 to go here in this first half. And Haven has played fairly well so far here. Offensive foul called.
That's the 6th one.
That's another unfortunate break for Chaparral, as Bree will bring the ball up here. 21-10 now. Avery in the corner. Avery to Kinley. Here's Bree, thought about a 3 again. Sadie working down low, puts it up, almost scored that. Gets her own rebound, fights for it, puts it up, foul called. Great effort by Sadie here.
And that should put Haven into the bonus. That's the 7th foul there.
And Haven is just pounding it down low, making their living at the free throw line. And that's what you want to do. Sadie, the first of 2 shots, is up and good. She's got 9 on the day, leads all Haven scorers and all scorers. She's had a great game here. All right. 22-10, a chance to make it 23-10 here. Second of 2 is up, and it'll be off. Hill will grab the rebound, and here comes Chaparral. 3-on-3 here, Kangas. Here now is Swingle. Swingle will get it to Hill, and they'll reset a bit here. Screen set for Swingle. Castens out to Kangas. Kangas will move right, and she'll get it to Swingle. Over to Hill. Hill will drive on Bree. Offensive foul called. You gotta love it. Yeah, you love it if you're Haven, and you hate it if you're Chaparral.
And right now, Haven is
in the bonus. They're in the bonus.
Well, no, that's an offensive foul. So,
that's offensive, Haven, so it won't be a
But Haven right now is leading on almost every single stat at the moment, and they are currently on a 9-4 run at the moment. So,
and the Chaparral coach was just absolutely she was really talking to the referee there. So I'd say watch for a technical here if she's not careful. Sadie out to Carly. Carly for 3. It's up. It's a little short. A rebound. It'll be a jump ball.
Shout out to a couple of the band members down there, Matthew Mulligan and Sean Boyce. They're manning that corner camera down there.
Yeah.
Gotta love them.
Passes out to Carly. Sienna back to Carly. Bree. Here's Sadie. Top of the key, a deep Shot is up, and it'll be rebounded by Sienna. She'll fight for it. Sadie fights for the rebound, puts it up. That's a foul.
That is a foul.
That is a foul.
And one more after this. I mean, like, this is a 1-and-1, but one more double bonus.
Right. And this is exactly what you want to do if you're Haven. Just get to the line with consistency and get easy points. First of 2 is up, and it will be off. They're going to wait to put Kinley in here. I think it'll be a timeout called here. Timeout called. So, with 2:04 to go here in this first half, it is Haven 22, Chaparral 10. Overall, Haven's played great. And Haven has done what it's a really effective strategy to just pound it down low, get to the post, get in the paint, get high percentage shot or high percentage shots. And if that doesn't work, you got free throws. So I mean, Haven has done great in that aspect.
And it's something that that when they on those losses, it's something that was missing. I mean, like, we saw it in the in the Wildcat Classic where it was like where it almost seemed like you can't get towards the basket. You couldn't be able to draw the foul. But the other thing too that we're seeing here is that if those possibilities aren't open, you find a way to be able to make the perimeter open too.
Right. And the Wildcats have actually shot very well from 3 here. I count at least 3 made 3-pointers here. So I mean, just a great game from 3-2. And here's the second of 2 shots from the line for Sadie. It's up, and it is off, so a rare 0 for 2 there. But it's gathered by the Wildcats. A great offensive rebound.
2 minutes left in this first half.
Bree will reset here. Here now is Sienna. Down to Sadie. Carly back to Bree. Bree, Sienna, down low Sadie, bounce pass. Back to Sienna. She'll take a 3. Off. Oh. Chaparral will take it. And
that's not her
here
type
comes
of
Chaparral.
shot.
No, but she can hit it. Here now is Hill. Minute 30 to go here. Screen set.
And a foul call.
I think it'll be a defensive foul here.
Yeah, and that's going to be on number 24, Sienna Dufresne.
Yep. And they'll take Sadie out and put Kinley in, which I'm a bit surprised because Sadie has been playing pretty well. What's his first half as Hill takes a corner 3 and drains it.
Wow.
Off the bounce. 22-13 now. A quick 3 there for Chaparral off the inbounds. Leads cut to 9 now. Sienna back to Bree. Kinley down to Avery. She'll go to work. Back to Kinley in the corner. Now to Bree. Bree.
Yeah, less
pass
than
to
a minute.
Kinley. Sienna goes to work, puts it up, can't get it. Rebound will be, I think, tipped off of Avery's hand. So I think it will, it'll be Chaparral ball here. And they'll sub Sadie right back in. They might have just been getting her a breather there. 'Cause I was about to say, she has played a great first half.
Yeah, give her a breather and maybe get some game planning in.
And get Kinley back in the game here. Castens, Hill. Here's Kangas, guarded by Kinley Jacquez. Kangas to the basket. A double team there. A Swingle cross-court pass to Hill. Hill off the dribble. Foul called. That could have went either way. I think it could have been a clean steal, but obviously we're not refs, so.
That's a 6-1 for Haven. I don't think that they'll mind going into the bonus this late in the stage.
No, with 27.8 seconds to go here in this first half. There's nothing wrong with that. Castens over to Hill now. 20 seconds. Swingle over to Castens. Or excuse me. Kangas. Down low, puts it up, shot is off. 5 seconds, Chaparral grabs the rebound and throws it in. I don't know how that went in, but that'll do it for your first half.
What a miracle shot.
I don't know how that went in. And at the end of the first half, it is your Haven Wildcats 22, Chaparral with 15. Overall, I think this has been a great half of play for Haven. I think Haven has played really consistent and very solid as opposed to past games this season. And I mean, B-Sky is the limit right now. I mean, great game.
Oh yeah, great game so far. I mean, like it's a 7-point lead at the moment. I mean, but I mean, like, you know, they've come close to double digits and all of that. So we're looking forward to what could be a really good second half. All right, we're bringing up the banner, but we're not gonna go away from you guys here because we have yet another special guest here. We'll see if we can get some sound here. All right. So, getting everything set up here. Let me get the surprise. There we go. Hello once again, guys, and here's our new special guest. It's Coach Lonnie Paramore. Coach Paramore, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Girls are up 7.5. Could be a little better, but hey, we're ahead.
So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and put it back to the halftime here. But you're still listening to us on the Wildcat Network. All right, so we were talking about tomorrow's sub-state game with Coach Rondale. We'll talk about that with you as well here. But first of all, I mean, like, here tonight, you're not here just as coach. I mean, like, you had practice earlier, but you're also here as an observer and watching the game. What do you think about that first half there?
Well, I thought our girls got off to a good start, making a lot of baskets, shot a real high percentage early on, made some threes, and got stuff going to the basket, and that was a very good start for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the big things that we that we talked about. Like, you know, tonight was going to be like how you start the game here, and that was like how they started tonight was big. I mean, I don't think that they've even let go of the lead. I mean, you know, obviously every game starts off with a tie, but they did not let go. Once they have the lead, they didn't let go of it at all.
Yeah, it's important when you're the upper seed that you get out to a good start and try to take away the hope of the, I guess you would say, underdog. But you want to, especially when you're playing on your home court, you got your bigger fan base here. You just want to get out to a great start and get them excited and into the game, and try to keep the Chaparral Roadrunners from catching any momentum.
And I think that all the free throws the Wildcats had put a big part into that first half. I mean, they had just so many trips to the line and so many free points.
Yeah, anytime you can get a foul on the opponent and get to the line and make some points there, that's a big bonus. And I noticed that they got 4 fouls on number 14, which is their tallest girl. That should pay dividends in the second half as well.
Yeah.
All right, so tomorrow night, you guys are looking at a Lions team that you're very familiar with already. It's a league rival. So you guys play them every single year and all that. Knowing that they're such a familiar foe, Well, what is that doing to, like, for your guys' mindset going into tomorrow night's game?
Well, we were fortunate enough to play well against them and get a convincing win, but that doesn't do us any good tomorrow night other than hopefully it gives us some confidence and gives them a little apprehension in trying to attack us. But tomorrow's going to be a new game, and it's now winner you go home, and so I'm excited that we get to play Lions again. We've had a good season, and so we've got one of the top 2 seeds, so hopefully we can make that pay off.
Yeah.
Now, you might have answered this here. I do apologize because like the band is playing pretty loud, but I asked Coach Dale this, and I've talked to to one or two of the players about it too. Like tomorrow night, you guys have the ability to knock out the host team before they even get the chance to play a home game at Sub-State. Is that something that's in your guys' mind, or do you guys like kind of keep that low key and and just think it's just another game?
Yeah, I haven't really even thought of it that way. They're the ones that showed up on our bracket, and so we're fortunate enough to get to play a home game before we head to Lions, hopefully by taking care of business tomorrow night. But we just got to take it one game at a time, and if you don't, somebody's going to jump up and bite you and end your season prematurely.
Which is something that
it's March Madness. I mean, yeah, that's.
All right, so you guys have had a high-scoring offense with a stifling defense. Obviously, that defense that you guys have, I believe 1-3-1 defense, has been stifling all offenses all season long. Knowing that you guys have a turnover, good amount of turnover for next year, but and all that, I guess it's a defense. And if I'm going to have you like spill out too many secrets, you can tell me. But is this a defense that you have to find the right players for, or is it one that can adapt to the talent that comes in, or is it just a little bit of both?
Well, any defense is going to be better if you have good players. So, but we try to make adjustments each game, depending on the personnel we're playing. The guys do a great job of learning the scouting report, the strengths and weaknesses of our opponents, and just kind of try to frustrate them into making tough decisions under some duress. And this group has been a great group that studies well, and each night out they've done a good job of slowing down our opponents and creating some offense with our defense.
I mean, you guys have been a master at defense, not just this year, but like for the past several years. I mean, like, it's just like we say it's a patented defense. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Only you know that. But I mean, it's a really strong defense. So kudos to you guys developing that defense.
Yeah, we just try to do things a little differently than other teams, so they're going to prepare for us. Again, we just try to make adjustments. Some teams have a lot of really athletic drivers. Some teams have a lot of athletic shooters. Some got a combination of both, and throw in a good post player. And so we just do our best to make it as difficult as possible for the other team to move the ball around and score.
Cleary, do you have any questions?
I would say that how do you think that you'll be able to combat what Lions does good? I mean, obviously we've had big wins against Lions in terms of the margin of our win, but would you say that Lions has any chance to beat us, or would you?
Sure. Yeah, Lions has some good players. They've got two really good shooters that shoot a lot of threes, and if they get hot and get going, that's going to make it much more difficult for us. They got the players that could beat us. We just got to come out and try to take away their strengths and make them beat us with their weaknesses.
Right.
All right. Well, we thank you for coming up here and joining us.
Thank you.
Do you have any shout-outs or anything before we let you go?
No, I just appreciate you having me. All of you guys that are watching on the Wildcat Network, keep watching. There's more fun games to be played by the Lady Cats and ourselves. If you're able to make it to the gym here at Haven tomorrow night to watch the guys, that'd be awesome. Play at 7, and if not, the girls will be playing Thursday and Saturday, hopefully there in Lions, and we'll be playing Friday and hopefully Saturday.
It's like I said earlier, if you're in the Haven area and you're watching, what are you doing?
Yeah, come on down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Coach Paramore. Good luck tomorrow night. We'll be rooting for you, and we'll be shouting loud and proud up here.
Well, thanks so much for doing what you do, and help our fans who can't be here to be able to watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Just like that, the second half starts.
And thank you very much to Coach Paramore and Coach Dale here tonight. For taking time out of their schedules and joining us here. It's one of those things, like we're super proud to be able to do stuff like this. First foul here, and that one goes out. But I mean, like,
it's so cool to be able to interview the coaches that we watch every week. I mean, she sees the second one here. It's great. I mean, you really can't ask for anything else. I mean, it's great.
It's one of those things that what is it like in the past? Like we've been
nice
compared,
move by Bree.
Like we've been compared to like kind of tongue in cheek, but for a reason, like to some of the more national, like on your TV type of broadcast. But
right,
there's a reason to it though, and it's because we want to show off what can be done.
Yeah,
and we want to show off what is done here at Haven High School, show off the students, and
three
show
for
off the
Bree
staff.
here. Sorry to interrupt. Rebound by Sadie. Great effort. She puts it in.
Oh, no, you don't have to be sorry to interrupt on good plays like that.
Sadie with the extra effort on the boards. 9-point lead as we get this second half rolling here. 6:49 to go in the third quarter. 24-15. Haven with the advantage. Here now is Castens. And I think it'll be a jump ball here, which will give it to Haven, yeah. Excuse me, it'll be given to Haven, and they'll get the ball back.
But yeah, once again, shout outs to the coaches, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have some interesting guests as well. So we'll see how that'll go.
All right, here now is Sadie at the top of the key. A little inside the key, rather. Brio point in direct traffic. Carly will run on the other side of the court. Down to Sadie. Sadie, she goes to work. She puts it up and in. She is having a phenomenal game. 13 points on the night so far.
No other player on that court is even close to her stats right now.
Lead is stretched out to 11 now. Kangas with the ball. Screen set. Passes tipped, stolen by Sienna. Here come the Cats.
And that's another player who's having a career night too.
Sadie drives, puts it up. She's feeling it. She got another one.
And
Sadie Estel was 15 on the night.
Do not adjust your set if it's smoking. It's Sadie Estel that's on fire.
28-15 now. 13-point lead for the Cats. Their biggest lead of the game, I believe. Kangas over to Hill. Hill down low on a great save by Sadie Estel.
It's Sadie Estel
Man,
and 4 others on the court right now.
It is the Sadie Estel show here this Monday night. She has been feeling it tonight. Kinley, thought about a 3. I thought she might have taken that.
It's Monday night Estel. Let's go with that.
That works. Kinley for 3. It's up. It is good. Kinley Jacquez, 4-3.
And Kinley Jacquez just said, hey, I can play too.
And this lead just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Timeout called, Chaparral, Wildcat Nation. If you're not excited, I don't know what else you would be. 31-15 Haven. Haven is playing their game right now. They're playing great commanding basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And the result is a big lead here in the third quarter. I mean,
this
Clemens, what do you think?
This is a team that is right now out to prove that they are a force to be reckoned with.
And they're playing great team basketball right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, it's Estel and 4 others, and then, and then we saw Kinley just shoot up a 3 right there. Yeah, you're right. They're playing great team basketball. We saw, in this time, in just a few moments, it was Sadie Estel being on fire. It was Sienna Dufresne just picking the ball out of the air as if it was an apple in the tree. We saw Kinley Jacquez just throw up a 3-pointer as if she was Klay Thompson on a regular night.
Yeah. Damian
Lillard.
If you follow the NBA, he had a 71-point explosion last night. So
against a team that shall not be named because that's my team.
They are the Houston Rockets. Deep 3 from Hill. Here is up and good, right between the eyes. She nails it. 12 points for Auburn Hill on the night. She's been, I'd say, Chaparral's most consistent scorer here.
And she's got 12.
As only her, Emily Harding, and Kangas have actually scored for Chaparral here. Down to Sadie. Sadie back out to Bree. In the corner is Carly, ball tip. Sadie keeps it. Back to Carly. Over to Bree, and they'll reset here. Kinley, another 3. Same spot. It's good! Same spot, same result.
And Kinley Jacquez, hot hand on fire now,
34-18. The lead is up, and it is just going up. It continues to climb. Shots up, missed pretty badly. Kinley fights for it. I think she's going to be out here, so it'll still be Chaparral ball.
Here's the thing. The officials better have a spare ball ready because with Kinley and Sadie,
it's going to burn up.
It's going to burn up. It's going to pop.
Yeah, I'll say, man. Inbounds here for Chaparral. Hill over to number 24. I believe that was Swingle. And they're going to call a foul here on Sienna, I think. Or no.
That one's
on Kinley, excuse me. I must have seen it wrong or something. 34-18, 3:39 to go in this third quarter. Haven up.
Currently, I guess I had it wrong. I attributed the foul to the wrong team earlier. These are the fouls that they're at. So each team does have 1 foul right now.
Kangas off the dribble. A 3 is up. It's short. Rebound by Bree. 34-18. 3:15 or 3. Yeah. Oh, Kinley, another 3. That one's off. Right to Sienna though. She'll draw the foul. And I was about to say, man, another 3 from Kinley would have been amazing, but that one's a little bit off. Nevertheless, it's 2 shots for Sienna Dufresne at the line. First of 2 is up and is off. She has not had the greatest night from the line, which is surprising considering she's pretty consistent from the line, but tonight she's been up and down. But see if she can make this second of 2 here. It's up. And it will rim out, but it's rebounded by Avery. Goes right back up and puts it in.
There you go.
Avery Bronner, number 21, for 2.
Avery Bronner said, hey, you didn't get those 2? I got your back.
And the lead is now up to 18, if you can believe it.
Doubling up the score.
Yeah. A drive by Hill. Step back. That's a 2. It's way short. Here comes Avery. Avery.
Oh, she's
barreling down the
court.
Coast to coast. It's up. A foul is drawn. Oh, it'll be an offensive foul.
No matter what we were going to say, we were going to be drowned out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, if they want to celebrate an offensive foul, go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, not to be snarky, but we have a big lead here, and here's a steal by Bree. Nice pass to Sadie, spins midair. They'll call
And
a foul.
that's a foul.
Man, what an adjustment midair to catch that ball. Oh my gosh.
And for those of you who
That
are
was
not
an
in the know,
athletic play.
for those of you who are not in the know, we are firmly planted in the visitor section.
Yeah. First of 2 for Sadie is up, and it is good. She has had a fantastic game tonight. 16 points, might be a season high for her. I'm pretty sure.
If not, it's close to it.
If not, it's close. Yeah, I think it's a season high. And this to make it 17 points on the night, and to make the lead 20 points. It is up, and it is barely out. Ball's tipped. Chaparral ball. It'll stay a 19-point lead, and it'll stay 16 points for Sadie. I mean, just a great game from the Wildcats and from Sadie. I mean, Sadie has been their engine of the offense. She's been great. Hill, a mid-range J is up, and it is true. Auburn Hill. A nice shot off the dribble there for Chaparral. Lead's cut down to 17 with 2:15 to go here. Sadie in the corner. Back to Carly. Right back to her. Sadie on the baseline. Sadie drives, kicks it out to Bree. Bree, she wants a 3. She puts it up. It's a little off. Ball's fought for. Haven has it. Oh, tipped.
Oh,
they'll keep it. Great play. Oh, it's tipped again. And it should stay with Haven.
Yep,
so we'll
it
stay
does.
with Haven.
Kinley Jack was right place, right time for that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's one game tonight, so yeah. I mean, like if you're expecting the guys tonight, they play tomorrow. So it's just one game tonight, one game tomorrow.
Just wait about 22 hours, and you'll be there. We'll be right back here. Here's Avery going to work. Bree, Carly, Kinley. Nice cut by Sienna, but it's off a little bit, and Chaparral will have it. Oh, it's tipped, and it'll be Chaparral ball, I think.
Last touch, I think, by Avery Bronner there. Minute 33 left to go in this third quarter. I think they're discussing it. Yes.
Yeah, it'll be Chaparral ball here. And 37-20 here. Here is Hill. Hill, screen set by Schwartz. She's been very quiet this game. Has, I believe, 4 fouls, so that's something to watch here. Kangas screen set, spins, drives baseline. Now drives back out. Very quick with the ball here. There's Hill. Hill. Pass is broken up. And a big scrum for it. I think it'll be a foul, though.
Yeah, and that was number 10. Number 10, Kangas, who took the worst of that one, but she came right back up, though, a trooper.
And they're going to bring Sadie back in and take Avery out.
Yeah, it's Avery Bronner's third foul, so she'll take a breather for a bit.
37-20 here.
Fourth
inbounds inbounds play. Kangas puts it right up. That is way off. Rebounded by Haven.
Yeah, Haven's going to have to be careful. They have 4 fouls to their name right now.
We'll see. Oh, Kinley in the corner for 3. It's up, little off. She was wide open there. 37-20. Still a commanding lead here for the Wildcats. Kangas steps right into a 3. It's off. So they'll trade misses here, and it'll be fought for jump ball. Win inbounds here for Chaparral. They're going to bring number 1. They're going to bring number 1, Sabrina Percy, into the game. And with about 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter, shots up from Hill, rebounded by Schwartz. Schwartz will take 1 dribble, put it up, and score. Kaylee Schwartz, she's been quiet so far. It's her first points of the game, 37-22. The lead's cut to 15. Sadie. Back to Carly. Carly. There's Bree. Bree already set. 7 seconds here. Sadie. Over to Bree. Bree wants that 3. She'll take it off. Oh, and Sadie got tripped there. And at the end, oh man, Sadie went down really hard on that play.
She's grimacing right now, but.
And I think what happened is that she was trying to box out, and I think one of the Chaparral girls came down on her legs. So that's something to watch here.
Yeah.
We'll see how she feels. I think she had a major leg injury in her past, so that's something to watch. We'll see how conservatively the coaches want to play it or aggressively. But nevertheless, fourth quarter is about to start here. 37-22 for your Haven Wildcats. It's been great.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
and you know, here's the other thing. We got to thank all 123 of you guys who are watching along here. Here's a quick reminder.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, yeah. And here's a quick reminder. We're close to the end of this one. We've got one more quarter left to go, but that doesn't mean we're done for the season just yet. The boys will hit the home court one final time tomorrow night as they face CKL rivals Lions for the first round of Sub-State. Pre-game will be at 6:30 with tip-off at 7 p.m. right here on your home for Haven basketball, the Wildcat Network. And that is going to be a good game. I can feel it in my bones.
Oh, yeah. All right, so 37-22. Fourth quarter just got started here. Haven up by 15. Here's Sadie.
Just a quick sit down and I think.
Yeah, back at it. So hopefully Sadie's all right after that collision there to end the third quarter. It'll be out and it'll be Chaparral ball here.
So one thing to look at here, Haven's just 3 fouls away from putting Chaparral into the bonus.
Yeah.
Chaparral not even as close as they were last half.
No.
So they've been disciplined as far as fouls are concerned.
Right. And here now is Kangas. Here is, I believe that's Harding. Harding back to Kangas. Kangas guarded by Zaprina. Number 1, Zaprina Percy. We'll get it back to number 1, Hill. And we'll see how the Cats will defend here to start this fourth quarter. There's a foul call. I'm not sure how that was a foul. I think they'll call it on number 1, Zaprina Percy there.
5th foul on Haven.
It might have been contact with the drive. I have no idea. They'll inbound it to Kangas. Here's Hill in the corner for 3. It's up. It's good. Auburn Hill has been Chaparral's most consistent scorer tonight. She has 17 points. To put that in perspective, Chaparral has only scored 8 points, not by her. So I mean, she has carried the offensive load here. Pass to Sadie. Down to Sienna. She puts it up. The and one basket is good. Sienna with the and one. We'll see if she can convert it here. 39-25. And they will make some subs here.
And that has been, again, I'll say it again, that has been what's missing from this team's repertoire.
Yeah.
That's a vocab word.
Yeah. 1 of 1 from the line is up and is off, tipped, and here comes Chaparral now. Tipped, Schwartz has it now. Schwartz works in the post. Schwartz back out. Kangas now with it, up to Hill. 14-point lead here for Haven. Can they keep it? I believe that's Starks. Starks down to Schwartz. She lost it. Haven has it. Here comes Bree. Bree. Nice pass to Sadie. It's up. Oh, almost had it. That'll be an over the back. Yeah. That was a great pass. Bree's vision, much like number 23 for the guys, DJ Miller. Both of their court visions or court vision is amazing. They're great at finding the open man or woman. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't agree any more than that.
not much else to say. 39-25 here for Haven. Stolen by Sadie. She read it like a book. To the basket she goes, and she will score. 18 points on the night for Sadie Estill. 41-25 Haven. She has had a phenomenal game. Absolutely phenomenal game.
And if you're feeling the heat, it's not your heater. It's Sadie.
Yeah, she has had a great game.
I don't know how else I can be able to say she's on fire now.
Yeah.
she's exhausting all the euphemisms here.
Yeah. Yeah. Pass is into Kanga. She'll just throw it up here. Rebound will be a jump ball here. The Chaparral fans are screaming for a foul.
Well, I mean, so was the coach. If I was able to
The
show
coach
that
has been,
sideline.
yeah, the coach has been at the refs for most of this game. I mean, she's been not happy, but
you're not doing your job as coach if you're not doing that.
Yeah, righteous Sadie. Another basket for Sadie Estill. That is 20 on the night. She has been, I mean, just fantastic. She has been amazing this game. The lead is back up to 18 points. We cannot say enough. Another tip by Sadie. She is everywhere from offense to defense, coast to coast. She has a huge presence right now on this game.
Everything all at once.
Her fingerprints are all over this win here. If they can win, ball's tipped. Another play by Sadie. Bree to Sadie. Another basket. Put it in there.
Sadie Estill has officially gone nuclear.
A dominant game for Sadie Estill. 22 points. Timeout called. Sadie is carrying the Wildcats right now.
What?
And they are now 4 minutes and 35 seconds away from a trip to Lions.
And here's the thing. We were worried about that collision.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
No worry now. Not anymore. Man, oh man, a 20-point lead now. I am ecstatic. I mean, what a game from Sadie. I mean, she's had solid performances where she hasn't scored a lot, but I mean, tonight she is showing everyone that 1, she can score, 2, defensively she has a huge impact, and 3, it's almost like a preview for next year when she'll be that dominant, she already is a dominant offensive forward, but she might be one of the main offensive weapons next year. So, man, what a game.
And here's the thing, guys. Sadie Estill, this is her junior year. She's putting up numbers like this. Like you said, it's a preview.
Oh, yeah.
It's a preview. Mm-hmm. And not only for tonight, she's a junior.
But for sub-state, even,
for Thursday night.
It'll be an inbounds for Chaparral here. They called the timeout, so they will have the ball here.
I don't know. I don't
think those scores are accurate. Well,
I think those are all from
it might be from last week. Yeah.
So, up
top. Our apologies for that. Kangas throws it up. Schwartz, ball's fought for and won by Avery.
So
Sienna had open grass there, but they won't give it to her.
Oh,
Sadie thought about it again. Avery was wide open. She is open. Gets it to her. Ball's tipped. Puts it up. Another shot is off. Sadie gets it. Sadie, foul called. Sadie's going to the line.
That's the fourth one on Chaparral here. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, with 4:01 left to go, you got to be thinking that they're going to be throwing the kitchen sink here soon.
Yeah, just a lot of threes. First of 2 from the line is up from Sadie, and it's good. 23 points on the night. And just like her number, she's got 23.
And she's going to want to surpass it right here.
It's up and good. 24 points. A great game from Sadie. And, I mean, man.
There's only been one game that I have seen that I've seen where anybody has scored has scored anywhere.
And I think wait, what?
I have no idea what happened.
I'm not sure if it was a foul off ball or something, but Chaparral is in the bonus now, and they'll be shooting a 1-and-1 here. It'll be number 14, Kaylee Schwartz. Got 2 points on the night. We'll see if she can make it 3 right here. It's up. It's off. Rebound is gathered by her. Throws it up, and that'll be a foul. So she'll go right back to the line.
A bit of a lucky break for Chaparral here.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, like, the last time that I had seen such a dominant performance was back at the Wildcat Classic with Khalees Abernathy. That's who it was.
She was great. Shots up and good from Schwartz. She got 3 points on the night, and I mean, yeah, just a great game. And it's not even that she's just a good scorer. Obviously, the 24 points is amazing, but she has such a active presence on the defensive end. I mean, just tipping balls, getting steals, blocks even sometimes. I mean, it's just, she's a very complete player, and it shows. Bree, ball's tipped. Bree will get it to Sadie. Sadie fakes one way, back to Bree. Bree moving left to right, now right to left. Seeing it at the free throw line to McKinley. Avery, she'll go to work, she'll put it up, it's good.
Oh, very nicely done there.
Very nicely done indeed. Avery with 8 on the day. And if I'm not mistaken, it is a 22-point lead now for your Haven Wildcats. About 3 minutes to go here. That's an offensive foul, and she threw an elbow, and you cannot do that. It'll be and watch for a tech here, because the Chaparral coach is talking. That's a tech. I just called it. That's a tech.
Wow.
You could see that coming.
Wow.
That's a tech, and that is honestly, that's fairly well deserved. She's been drawn at the refs all game long here. The Cats are going to the line. I'm pretty sure she threw an elbow here. So they're gonna send Bree to the line. Man.
Technical. 2 free throws,
Talk about
and
drama.
the Cats take the ball.
Yeah. You want to talk about drama? We got drama. And the ref was not having it. And I don't want to be too biased here, but I'll wait for
confirmation here.
Yeah, as I'm so glad the ref called that technical there, because as much as refs can quote unquote make or break games, refs are still refs are still like everyone else, right? Like,
yeah,
they deserve,
too.
Yeah, and they deserve to be talked and spoken to with respect. And I mean, obviously, for the whole game, it seemed like she was going back and forth, and you just had a feeling that call might be coming. And
yeah,
I think it'll be a call on Carly, so I think Chaparral will get the ball back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will get the ball. Yeah. Or well, it might be a.
No.
Oh no, it'll be on Chaparral. My bad. So it'll be Bree to the line once again. It's up and good. Bree now with 6 points on the night. Chance to make it 7 here.
And Haven is in the bonus now.
Second of 2 is up.
And
I think it'll be a lane violation, so no point here. And Chaparral will get the ball back. 52-27. Almost 3 minutes, exactly 2 go here. Kangas over to Hill. Hill throws it to Kangas. Kangas deep 3 here is up, and it is off.
And, that technical, I think, that probably sums up a lot of like what Chaparral has
And
been
that might
going
have
through
just
tonight.
been more of a frustration where
Yeah.
she just had it with the team, or just frustrated with the night in general, and she just happened to let it out, so to speak, on the referee. But as we've noticed, she had been talking back and forth to the refs, but they called it, and there'll be a foul here on Chaparral. Bree will go to the line once again here, her third trip in what seems like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
7 points on the night.
And that's
They'll
a miss.
stay with 7. Nice offensive rebound there, tipped by Sadie. And Haven, I mean, we'll say in the post game, but Haven just looking absolutely dominant tonight.
And, you know, this is a team. Again, they've been dominant in the paint. They hit the 3-pointers.
Oh, nice move by Almost had it. Rebound by Hill.
This is a team to be reckoned with here
and
in the next week.
As long as our girls can just start off strong and not worry too much about, I guess getting their heads too much early game, they'll be great. Kangish, that shot is off. Rebound by Hill. Hill puts it up. Rebounded, I think technically by Haven, but it will be Haven ball.
So Sadie Estel, Sienna Dufresne, and Avery Ron are all taking the seat. And you got to imagine that they're calling a night.
And they'll put Carly Cooprider, number 1 Sabrina Percy, in the game. Bree has it, and they're going to press here, but
may just
be careful not to foul here. Here's Kinley. Kinley hands it off to Bree. Bree right to the basket. She puts it up. Foul called. And Bree will again be going to the line. I mean,
like,
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, she's like, I'll make my points right here. I don't care.
First of 2 is up and good for Bree Bronner. 8 points on the night.
And they are 27 in the lead right now.
They're going to put all the subs in here for the Cats. With a minute 45 to go here. Kangas comes up court. Kangas puts it up. Rebound is gathered by Bree. A minute 40 to go here. Bree will race up court. Throw it. Oh my. That was a big collision there. I would say that's probably an offensive foul.
Yeah, she was trying to get away from the press.
Yeah. And all right, they're going to take the seniors out here. A successful victory in the first round of Sub-State.
Oh, yeah.
A big hug from Mrs. Cooprider and a well-deserved win.
Not over yet. Less than a minute and a half, though. But I mean,
you
gotta think.
Gotta give it to him. Yeah. Nice drive there by Kangas.
I mean, barring any kind of miracle.
Which I mean, yeah. Oh, it's tipped and ran to the bench, and it'll
ran into the referee.
Or the ref, yeah, yeah.
Good job for keeping the eye on the ball, though.
They'll bring Sabrina out, and they will put, I believe, I'm not sure. It's number 33. Oh, nice move there by Kangas. She'll put it up and in. I believe that's Sorrel Dufresne, yeah.
And
she has it right now.
Thank you to Mrs. Silence Do Good, letting us know to keep in mind that Bill Self got a T foul in his, this week against Huggins.
Bill Self can be pretty animated sometimes. First of 2 from the line is Cooprider, and it will be off. Here now is the second of 2.
So yeah, we brought back a feature that that has been missing all year long. The chat feature onto the live streams.
Second of 2 is up, and it is good from Carly Cooprider.
We brought it back just for these last 2 games.
That's her first point in sub-state action, 55-31 here. And it's looking more and more like it'll be a Haven win here. 3 from Chaparral is up, tipped. Another shot is up and good. Number 11, Avery Carruthers. She's a freshman. Or Carruthers there for 2. Ida Cabbage puts it up, little short. Rebounded by Carly, and the student session is getting all the chants going. 13 seconds here.
I tried to play the audio, but they finished. Oh,
and
man.
then we'll put Zaprina back in here and take, I believe, Morgan O'Neill out. So she'll inbound it here. You have a 2. Ida Cabbage, Zaprina for 3. It's up. Well, that's a little off. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. That will do it. Your Haven Wildcats, 55 points. Chaparral with 33 points. And just like that, in the span of 32 minutes, Haven is advancing to the next round of sub-state. I've got chilled. I mean, as a freshman, I watched the Haven guys go to state. I mean, I would be so ecstatic if either team made it to state here. And every win in sub-state is a closer chance or is another step to sub-state. Man, I mean, I'm just so happy.
It was your freshman year. It was the first year of live stream.
Yeah.
And you know,
and then now it's my senior year and my first year commentating, and we could be going to state.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you love to see it. You just love to see it.
The Lady Cats back in dominant fashion here, and you know, this is the second meeting between these 2 teams, and the first one was only a 10-point victory. This one, 22 points between the 2.
I think it was 13. It's either 10 or 13.
So, either way.
Either way, it does not matter. Haven won.
I mean, like, you know, the big thing is that I don't think that there was anything that Haven did not lead in on the stat sheet.
I mean, rebounds, definitely steals, obviously points, probably assists, blocks. I mean, Haven just had a very complete game.
Oh yeah,
and I'll run down the scoring list here for you now.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'll start with the Chaparral Lady Roadrunners here. Auburn Hill, number 1 with 17. Haley Kangas, number 10, she had 7. Avery Carruthers, the freshman, had 2 points, and Kaylee Schwartz had 4 points, all in the second half. So if you look at it, Auburn Hill really carried Chaparral scoring-wise today. And then for your Cats, Kinley Jacquez with 12 points. All her points came from 3. 4 3-point makes. That is what she does, and that's going to be so important. The deeper you get into sub-state and fingers crossed state, her making threes is really, really, really important. Brienne Bronner had 8 points. Most of them were from free throws, but hard-earned trips to the line. Carly Cooprider, 1 point. Avery Bronner had 8. She has played very consistent recently, just hasn't scored probably more than 10 points, but I mean, hey, that's all they need from her. Just get the offense going and just keep it going. And then, of course, number 23, Sadie Estel, 24 points on the night. A great game from her. Let me tell you, folks, if she can produce even 10 points less than that every night, Haven is going to be so dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Come these next few games. And then Sienna had 2 points, so a quiet night from her, but I think it could be a positive for Haven because although she didn't score, Sadie played so well, and it could be possible that Chaparral game planned for Sienna, and they wanted to have her have a quiet night and shut her down, which technically, yes, she did. But then Sadie just came through with a huge, huge game.
So we have the bracket up here. Nothing is updated on it, but as you can see, though, I mean, you know, we don't have the scores from any of the other sub-state games, but that possible Heston Haven rematch might be coming up, and that's the thing.
And I'd have a hard time thinking that Heston would lose to Lions, but again, that's why you play the games. But man, Haven Heston, I'm planning on traveling to Lions to go see that game. Cannot wait. Assuming Heston wins, obviously, I cannot wait to see that, because if Haven plays like they do tonight, that is going to be a heck of a game. Oh man.
Just a reminder, I mean, the two teams ended up tied on the table.
Right, and although obviously Uchini is the gold standard for girls high school basketball in our district.
3A. In 3A in the district in both.
Yeah. So I think that Haven could have easily been that number 2 seed, but I think in the end it won't matter, and it's really just gonna come down to that game on Thursday. So the girls will get 2 days of break and then travel to Lions on Thursday, and
I think that there's a very good chance that we're going to see a matchup that we wanted to see back in the Wildcat Classic.
I really think that Haven can beat Heston and go take on Cheney. Now, what will happen with Cheney, I'm a little less certain, because I'll be honest, Cheney's a great team. Cheney is a phenomenal team, and I think that as a hometown fan, I am of the belief that if we play hard enough, we can beat anyone, and I think it's possible. I think that with a great game from all of the Lady Cats, I think it's possible. But right now, just put the blinders on, focus on either Heston or Lions, probably Heston, and we'll see.
Celebrate this one tonight. Not too late in the night.
Enjoy it with your family. Yeah, enjoy it with your family. Do whatever. Yeah, but just after that, it's back to practice. Put the blinders on and get ready for Heston. And by the way, we'll do our best tomorrow to maybe not update the bracket. I'm not sure we'll be able to do that yet. Oh, we will? Okay, sweet.
Yeah, we'll update it.
I was about to say that we will let you, the viewers, know that, or we'll let you know who the Lady Cats will be playing. So, I mean, just a great game.
Yeah, and then speaking of tomorrow, I mean, the Lady Cats took home the victory tonight, and their next game's going to be on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night is when we are back on your screens.
For probably, possibly, most likely, the last time this season. And
you know what, though?
It pains me to say that. It pains me to say, because these have been so much fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you know what, though? We're going to do something special. And all that, and it's gonna be CKL rivals, the Wildcats, the Lions,
and it should be a high flying offensive game from Haven. We'll preview it a little bit on that day, but I mean, I mean, it's tomorrow.
And you see the times right there. Pre-game will be at 6:30. Tip-off will be at 7. We're going to be doing all the same things. If we have interviews, we're going to leave it as a surprise for you guys. But I mean, like
special guests, maybe.
I'm hoping to get to ask a few people here. But I mean, like, we'll have a special one here and all that. And then I mean, we're happy to, like, guys, these are so much fun.
Yeah. What else can you say?
I mean, and we're down to the nitty gritty. It's these are just so much fun for us to do. You know, you hear us go all out, but there's a reason, and it's because we just have so much fun.
And it's great to see from my perspective to see how all the players have grown and improved over these 4 years. I mean, it's surreal to watch and see how
I think
each
Riker
player
was trying to
has
get us
improved.
there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll talk more about the enjoyment and all that tomorrow. And we've got I'm going to try to do something special as a thank you to all of our volunteers and all of our members of the Wildcat Broadcasting Club and all of that, guys. All of you guys who have been viewers, please, continue to support us. It means a lot for us because, like I said, we have a lot of fun on doing this. The camera crew, the guys that set these things up every single time and all that. Like they have a lot of fun with it as well. I mean, and you heard Coach Dale talk about it. You heard Coach Paramore talk about it. The live streams have been have been a great aspect to it, and I mean, we don't, the one thing is that the thing that I tried to get at earlier is that we don't try to emulate what other schools do. We do our thing and try to emulate what big broadcasters do. And I think that that's probably the best way to go about it.
Yeah, I mean, we try to make it as professional as possible. Obviously, sometimes stuff happens, but
well, it even happens on ESPN when they do when there's mistakes and stuff.
I mean, there was a time, I believe it was like on an ESPN Brazil set where an entire wall fell on one of the panel that was talking about sports. So I mean, we do our best, and we're just grateful to have an audience to broadcast to, and support from you guys. So thank you.
Yeah, 100%.
All
right. I think I know who you're gonna say, and it rhymes with Katie Mestel. But who's the star player tonight?
Star player tonight is Sadie Estel. Dramatic pause for effect. No, Sadie Estel was fantastic tonight. 24 points. We'll get more. I'll have to see the actual assists and rebounds and blocks or whatever. But fantastic night, and I mean, I'm just so excited for both these upcoming games and for next year. I mean, it should be just as fun next year watching these Lady Cats.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What about you? I'm assuming your star is.
Oh yeah,
the
for
same.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you don't just. I mean, sometimes it's easy to surpass the number on your back and on your chest, but for Sadie, her number is 23. That's a hard number to surpass on the scoreboard. And she did that tonight. And she was all over the place tonight.
Yeah.
She had steals. She had rebounds. She had blocks. She had baskets. I think the only thing that she didn't have was a three-pointer, and she didn't need those. She was everywhere, everything, all at once. I mean, let's be fair about that. There was, she was great. But again, also basketball team sport. There were players that also fulfilled their roles tonight too. The perimeter game was on point. You had Sienna Dufresne who, she was a little off on the free throw stripe, but she was right. She was right there getting the fouls and all that. So
Yeah.
so I mean, you know, this is a team again to be reckoned with, and it's good to see, or it will be good to see how they will do for the rest of this week.
Yep. We'll just have to see.
All right, guys. We got another one tomorrow. Tune in at 6:30. At 6:30, we'll have that standby going beforehand, of course. We're not tearing anything down over here.
Right back at it.
We'll be right back at it. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. On behalf of everybody here at Haven High School and USD 312, thank you to the guys down in the corner, Sean Boyce and Matthew Mulligan for running that corner camera. Thank you to Riker Spearman for running the camera up top up here. You know, thank you, Cleary, for being up here as well.
Yeah, of course. And a big shout out to Lonnie Paramore and Ron Dale.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
It's so cool to have them on.
Oh yeah. Thank you to them, and thank you to you guys. On behalf of everybody, my name is Paul Clements. Hey, we'll see you again tomorrow night. Right? You know, same Wildcat
right here
place, same Wildcat time. See you guys. Have a good one.